What if AI could create landing pages? That would be a huge time saver, and it takes advantage of what AI is already capable of, which is writing copy and creating images. After hours of research online, I was able to find the best free AI landing page generators on the market. And today we're going to be putting them head to head to find out which one comes out on top. We'll be ranking them on a number of factors: the overall look and feel of the site, amount of customizability, total value of the tools, and a score of 1 being the worst and 10 being the best. By the end, we'll then tally up all of their scores and determine which tool is the best AI landing page generator overall. If you appreciate content like this, make sure to subscribe and like the video so that you don't miss out on future videos. Let's jump into it. To keep this comparison fair, I'm going to have each of these tools build a landing page for Blazeo. I'll also use the same prompt so that the AI has the same information to work with for each example. First up is Framer. So if we head over to our dashboard in Framer, we'll click on New Project. From here, we'll then name our project Blazeo, of course, and click on Actions so that we can have AI generate us an entire landing page. Once you click on Generate Page, this is where I'll then paste my previously prepared prompt. I'll double check real quick to make sure that everything is good with the prompt, and it looks good, so I'll just hit Start. And as soon as I do, you can see how the AI starts creating the page right before our eyes. Let's give it a couple seconds to finish creating the page. Right away, the page is already looking pretty nice, but I'd like to make a few changes to the color scheme and fonts to be more in line with our brand. And this tool is really nice because you can easily filter through a bunch of pre-selected color palettes and fonts. Let me mess with this a bit and I'll cut back once I'm done. All right, sweet. So I found a combination that I really like. Let's check it out. Overall, I think the landing page looks really good. The color scheme isn't following our brand guidelines exactly right now, but it's pretty close, and with some manual editing, we could dial it in pretty quickly. You can also see some areas where it took information from the prompt and displayed it on the page, such as our number of clients, or stats, and how we leverage 24/7 live agent support. There are some areas where it begins making up information, such as the pricing section and review section. I don't know where that came from, but it does give us a great place to start, and literally it took seconds to make this whole thing. For overall look and feel, I'd give this a 9. It's a great starting point. Definitely needs a little bit of customization in order to, I think, perform well and also match our brand. For customizability, I'd have to give this a 9. There's a wide range of different options and tools here, and I think you'd only be limited by what your imagination is here. And for the total value of this tool, I'd also have to give it an 8. You can use all of its functionality for free, and when you're ready to add your own custom domain, it starts out at just $25 a month, giving this an almost perfect score of 26 out of 30. Next up is Wix. Once you create your free account with Wix and log in, you'll be brought to your dashboard where you can simply click Create New Site. Once you do this, you'll begin having a natural conversation with Wix's AI system, which is pretty slick, and it really feels like they're trying to get to know our business. I provide them with my standard prompt and a bit more information about the goals of our site, since they do ask for it. However, no matter how much information you give the AI, it never really feels like it's fully listening to you, and it ends up creating a very similar landing page every time I've tested it. The landing page itself is pretty aesthetically pleasing. It's nice to look at, but the layout of the first section looks more like an article or blog page. You can see that there's really no call to actions on any of the sections. There's no testimonial section, even when it specifically asked me if I wanted one. And it gives very little information about our products and services as a whole. Obviously, you can go in and change all these things, and they have an AI assistant that can help you modify these things at every step of the way, but it's just not as good out of the box as Framer was. So definitely gonna have to dock it a bit for that. For overall look and feel, I'd give this a 6. It looks nice aesthetically, but it misses the mark on what a landing page really is. For customizability, I'd give this a 10. Wix is one of the most well-known website building platforms, and from my testing, there's really no shortage of features here. For value, I'd have to give them a 7. Overall, it's a good value. Their lowest monthly package is just $17 a month, and it even includes a free domain for the year. But because we're testing the AI capabilities of building a successful landing page, I think this one just missed the mark a little bit, giving them a respectable total score of 23 out of 30. And last up is Mixo. Again, just create your free account with Mixo and log in to access their dashboard. Once you're in, you can simply click the big button that says New Site. We'll then enter our same prompt here and set our goal to link to site, as we want to drive clicks to a lead form. And we'll wait a few seconds and boom, here's our landing page. Overall, the page looks pretty good. I like that they use a nice hook front and center on the first section. There's a clear CTA, and then there's some social proof with reviews right beneath it. And from a technical standpoint, it's actually the best layout we've seen from any of these tools so far. It did a good job of using the information I provided in my prompt and really wouldn't need much editing on any of the text. Where I do think it's lacking a bit, however, is from an overall branding perspective. The colors are a bit boring and the pictures used don't really help tell a story. You'd also want more than one testimonial on this page if you do have them. But again, these things can be all pretty easily modified and changed. I tried using a few different prompts with this tool and found that there wasn't a whole lot of variety with how the pages looked, but overall there's a good use case I can see for this tool. For look and feel, I'd give them an 8. Sure, the landing page is a little bit boring straight out the box, but from a technical standpoint, it has all the things you need for a landing page to succeed. And in many cases, you don't need a lengthy, complex landing page. You just want something that is quick, gets your point across, and it's easy to navigate for your viewers. For customizability, I'd give them a 6. It's definitely the most limited tool when it comes to this category, but it still has everything you would need to modify each of the sections to your liking. Plus, it comes with some cool AI features for rewriting text and changing the colors. If you're just starting out and creating landing pages, this tool is probably the easiest to use for you. For value, I'm going to have to give it a 10. It's the cheapest tool on our list, starting at just $4 a month, and it builds a better landing page than Wix, giving them a total score of 24 out of 30, which means that Framer is the winner of our head-to-head battle today. It's a solid tool for creating great landing pages in a matter of seconds. Plus, it has all the capabilities you would ever need to then take those landing pages and continuously optimize them until your heart's content. But if you're already driving traffic to your existing website and you want help increasing conversions by about 40% and setting appointments, I recommend watching this next video. Make sure to like the video and to subscribe to our channel for weekly tips on how to market and scale your business. See you next time.